Hey viewers and viewers, my name is General Red Strategist and welcome back to Captain Claw. This is part 65 now, so back here...
65!
There we go.
All levels that you have done, all
Indeed.
in one go. All in one go, yes, you did the full 65 in one go.
Good lord. That was quite a marathon on my part then that I wasn't...
You started at 8 AM and you finished at 8 PM. Full 12 hours it took you.
God damn. Well, there you go, everybody. Phil apparently laying down some facts right there. He's joining me by Skype if you hadn't gathered already.
Oh, you always keep saying joining by Skype. You don't need to keep saying it.
What? You want me to keep saying it? Joined by Skype? Joined by Skype, Phil? You want me to say that you've joined by Skype?
I think the viewers are well aware now.
Yes.
So we're doing Captain Claw, a custom map.
Indeed. This is Greentown, this one. This was from 2008, so not a recent one, but it's certainly not the oldest out there. Indeed.
After this, we'll be playing its counterparts, Blue and Red Town.
Blue and Red Town. That sounds like a Pokemon game, that does. Pokemon Blue and Red. Is there a Pokemon Blue and Red? Yeah, there is.
Yes, there was Pokemon Blue and Pokemon Red with the first initials, and then Japan had Pokemon Green as well, but only Japan. No one else had Pokemon Green. Yeah, I don't know. Now, straight away from this level, it's lots of ladders.
Yeah, there's a lot of ladders. You know, I just fancied doing actually a map based on level 5 of the game because I haven't played one on this I think for a while. So
no, we haven't played.
No. It's just good actually that it picked out a level 5 based map from our random selection of things.
Yeah, so it's always nice. I can see the bells tolling away there.
Bells tolling. Yes.
So if you could merge Captain Claw with another game, which do you think it would merge well with? Do you think if there was like a crossover, which game do you think it would merge well with?
That's a very interesting question. I feel like imagine if Assassin's Creed Black Flag had had
done that before.
Yes. Imagine if that had a Captain Claw Easter egg in it, where it was.
My goodness me, yeah.
It would be very strange, wouldn't it?
Funny if there was one, but there's not because I don't think the developers really knew.
No.
Ubisoft didn't really know. Yeah.
Captain Claw is one of those games that has kind of, I wouldn't say faded into obscurity, but it is one of those that's a bit of a cult classic now. Not many people know about it.
Yeah, it's a cult classic. It's you only really know about it if you've played it.
Yeah.
A bit like Beyond Good and Evil.
Indeed. Let's get off here. Okay.
I did love playing it when I used to come round.
Yeah. Back in the day.
Good bit of fun.
When we were kids, and you'd come round, and you'd be, we wouldn't be playing the game legit. We'd be using cheat codes, obviously.
Yes, we'd always have God mode.
Yes, God mode.
But it was a lot of fun.
Yeah. Of course, it was the classic setup that I think we've probably mentioned before, where I was, doing the movement controls, you were just spamming the dynamite.
I was just spamming dynamite. Yeah, it never obviously hurt you, but it did make you move in weird ways, which did affect things. But
constant jumping. Because the problem is when you just running normally on the ground and you press the dynamite key, Claw actually physically stops to drop it. But if you're jumping along like this, he just throws it as he's going along.
It was fun. That was one of the things to do, as well as picking the characters up and throwing them on the fronds.
Oh yeah, that's right. Picking them up like this. There we go.
Oh, there you go.
That's how you do it. Oh yes. These are slightly tougher enemies than other ones, so naturally they take a little bit more in terms of throwing them around to actually kill them.
Yes! This is based off which level? 5?
5, yeah. Township.
Yeah.
There we go.
Interesting concept. It's got that old schoolish type platformer where you go up.
Yeah.
On the.
There we are. Took that guy out. Didn't even know where he came from, but we had one. There we are. I've got an extra life. Thank God.
Oh, good. They're always useful.
Yeah.
Because.
Yeah. There we go. Got him.
Okay.
And get those coins. Yep. Come here. There we are. God, what a big building. What a peculiar layout for a level as well, with all these enclosed areas. I feel like there could be a death trap down below, but I'm not entirely sure. Probably
I think
best.
there's platforms that are moving in and out.
Oh, that's
probably going to be a death trap.
Good. Freaking seagulls. Uh-oh, I fell.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
Ooh,
there's a death trap.
On
to the big stone spikes.
That's it, yeah.
Let's try that again, shall we? Need to go straight up. Like so. It's a big area, and there's these fucking seagulls on here that are going to be a bit of an issue. Right.
Yeah, you've just got to watch these platforms.
Yeah.
Because they're on a regular rhythm sort of pattern.
There we go, that's how you do it. Ooh. now. What is the deal here? We can go down. It wants us to go
Assume you
up.
go down and then up the ladder on the right-hand side. Yeah.
Yeah, actually, this could be a thing. Let's have a look at this. Ooh, hello. Death trap down there. Let's be a little careful, shall we? Hello. Oh, yeah. Ah, yeah, it looks like there might be a secret area up here.
Is this the statues in this that you can destroy, can't you?
Yeah, that's right.
Oh,
These ones. Okay, this is a special area, this is. Lots of treasure.
a special area.
Special area, Phil. It's a bit... Oh, magic world.
It's like off the... oh, we got a little portal there.
Yes.
It's like, if you remember the Stanley Parable demo.
Yeah. What makes it special, Phil?
That's it, yeah.
Clever
That was
writing.
good, that is.
Yes.
Oh.
Oh, gosh. These weird ladders. Lots of coinage around here, Phil. Oh. You know,
Well, I'll
actually...
tell you what, your score will be flying, won't it?
Yeah. Oops. Keep falling down like an idiot. You know, speaking of Stanley Parable,
Yeah.
a little admin point that I might as well make here, just for people who are not aware of things going on the channel. I've recently moved my beginner's guide video into a playlist of its own, because originally I had it in that assorted gaming playlist.
Oh, yes, you did, yeah.
Yeah. I decided, because it's, I don't know, because it's a fairly well-known game, I thought I might as well actually put it in a playlist of its own, rather than leaving it there where people might not see it.
It's like a spiritual successor to the Stanley Parable, the beginner's guide. Quite emotional as well. Yeah, it was an interesting little game.
It is indeed.
Definitely worth a play or a watch.
Yeah. Absolutely, it's made by David Reed, and the same person who made the Stanley Parable. You know, I actually saw a picture of David Reed recently, and he does not look anything like I imagined him to look like.
Oh.
For some reason, I don't know why, but I always pictured him as being somebody who was either bald or like shaven-headed for some reason. I don't know why.
Okay.
It's just, I think it's something to do with the name Davy. Something about it makes me think of like people who are bald or shaven-headed. I really don't know why that is, but it's just the thing. I don't know. Okay. Oh wow, look at that little puzzle there.
So Davy gives you an idea of a bald guy. That's a bit rude.
Well, you know. Well, I'm not saying being bald is a bad thing, but yeah.
Look, we can't all have
just lots of hair.
We'll have people out there who have alopecia.
Alopecia? Yes. Yeah. There you go. Yeah.
Actually, you know before when we had that brief talk then about Pokemon.
All right. Yeah.
If you could play a Pokemon game, which one would you go for? Would you want to start at the beginning? I mean, I don't really think they're all interconnected. They've got some interesting storylines, I will say. But is there any that you would go for, or any that you would play?
Thing is, problem is the only real one that I've ever actually seen anything of Pokemon games is Sword and Shield, and that doesn't actually have very good reviews. People don't really kind of like it too well.
Well, it's got better.
Yeah.
It's got better since they introduced some DLCs, and the DLCs brought more Pokemon in.
Yeah. That's just the thing. I remember kind of seeing a few videos on it, and people, Let's Players, sort of saying that the storyline sometimes feels very kind of dumbed down and simplified.
There is some moments of it, yeah, but like I said, they brought in DLCs and things like that. Some of the others, X and Y and what was the other one? Sun and Moon have some good, interesting storylines to it.
Yeah. So you know, maybe if in that case, potentially Sword and Shield, but that just on the sole basis, that's the only one where I've really watched any like videos or anything of it. So I feel like that one I'm just vaguely more familiar with.
Yeah, absolutely.
Any of the other ones. Oh, we're going up here. Okay.
Are those? Were those platforms going in and out of thin air?
Yeah, they are.
Yeah,
they were. It is indeed a bit strange, isn't it? But you know, typical platform affair.
Yeah,
that's
true.
Charged out at me.
You're not so tough.
Go there. And then die. Just throwing these enemies about.
Died. That's for sure.
You're not so tough.
I like how when you hit them, they say in this very indignant tone, "You're not so tough." It's like, well, I did just kill you. Ooh,
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. You can certainly see why this is Green Town with all this shrubbery.
Yeah, there's a lot of interesting aspects to this mode.
We can see seagulls. Hit him. There we go. Wow, I managed to smack that guy in mid-air when I killed him several times.
That's what it's all about.
Yes. Yeah. Oh. Yeah.
Oh, that's a lot of coins.
Yeah.
And another section.
Oh shit.
Oh.
That was a terrible mistake.
Yeah, you've fallen into the abyss.
I fucked that one up, Phil. There we go.
I tell you, you really fucked it up.
You do like that voice, don't you, Phil? That one that sounds like you got cotton buds in your mouth.
So it sounds like I've got what in my mouth?
Cotton buds, you know, like big wads of cotton or something. I do really like it.
Oh, the cotton wool. Yeah, that's it's The Godfather.
Oh,
Yeah, Robert De Niro had to have cotton wool in his mouth.
Ah, I see.
Yeah, to give that impression.
Oh my god, there's a lot of crates. Ooh, there's a lot of seagulls as well.
Oh, now that's a bad one.
Oh, they're all just coins, are they?
Bit of coins.
Well, the coins are still treasure.
Or as they say in France, I want le coinage.
Le coinage. Avec les coinages dans le château avec les autobus. Oui.
Is that the only French that you know?
Yeah, it's the only French I remember from high school. Le autobus or something.
Oh god, high school, yeah. Them were days. Learning French.
Indeed.
Did you at your high school, or secondary school, should we say, did you have moments where you just go into the classroom and immediately the teacher would just start speaking French?
Yes.
or would they have an initial bit of English first?
Indeed, they would often immediately be speaking French. And he's like, okay, I don't know what you're talking about, but sure, whatever. I remember there was one teacher at my high school for French, that is. I never actually had him. But I remember sometimes if the teacher that you did have asked if you could just deliver like a note to him or something, you go into his classroom and he would immediately just greet you in French and start talking to you in that language. I was like, okay, that's cool and all. I get a few words, but I don't know half of what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. But,
now, did you have any French or German teachers that were actually French or German?
Yes.
Or English. Yeah, we had a German teacher who was German.
Yeah, we had a German teacher who was German woman at one point, and I think actually at one point we did get a supply teacher for French who was from France, so we did get a couple like that.
Yeah.
Which was good. Because sometimes, you know, if you really want to teach a language, you do need somebody who's quite fluent or at least a native speaker.
Yeah, it's very useful.
Because I think, like, you know, languages kind of work on several levels. I find that, obviously, apart from the actual verbal, what people are saying, often you find that there's a lot of kind of unspoken aspects of languages, which, if you're not a native speaker even, I should say, maybe you don't quite immediately pick up on, because it's maybe more context dependent or whatever, if that makes sense.
That makes sense. Yeah.
And having, you know, somebody who's a native speaker of a language, I think can really help you get to grips with some of that.
Yeah, but you've got to give credit to the teachers the English teachers who learned the language really well. And got to the point where they're absolutely completely fluent.
Yeah.
So by the end of the day, in university, when I was doing it, I was supposed to have the skills of a like a 14, 15-year-old German boy.
Right.
So.
Yeah. There we go. Hit this guy along like this.
What was funny was when I went to, you know, that period when I went to live in Germany for 4 months.
That's right, junior undergraduate.
Yeah, so the undergraduate. The teacher who the teacher who taught us just general German. When I went back to York for my 3rd year, he popped up. Would you believe?
Nice.
I know.
Yeah.
I was like, oh yeah, what are you doing in York? He's obviously come to
see
do his work. Yeah. So that was nice to see him.
Yeah. It's always nice too sometimes if you have like a teacher who was a favourite or whatever to catch up with them, and, you know, later in life, see how things have gone and all that.
Yes.
Man.
Yeah.
God, I haven't seen any of my high school teachers in a long time. That's not just because obviously I'm living down south now, but even when I was living down north.
You didn't see? Yeah, don't see them. But I saw a few sometimes when I was walking about town. They'd be there.
Yeah.
But I think some will be retired now.
Yeah, indeed. Some of them will be
doing other things.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Andrew, we are quite a long way off being retired.
Indeed.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes, you wonder, because it's been so many years. It's been well over 10 years now since high school and all that for someone like me. Yes! And it's one of those things, when you're kind of looking at where you are in life now with the job you have and things like that. You always think maybe one day I could go back to my high school and give a talk on where I am now and things like that. But especially if you're in because you have done that, yeah.
Yeah, I did when I was in university. I went back to secondary school and talk.
What the fuck just happened then?
You had a bounce pad, it looked like.
Yeah, where the hell was that? Okay, there is something bouncing me up there. Is that the bush that's bouncing me up? Oh, okay.
Can you take full damage?
Not in this game, you can't.
Oh, that's
that's what. Oh, I see what it wants me to do.
Oh.
It's bouncing me up because I need to get to that ladder over there.
Right.
I get it. Okay.
Well, at least we know what's going on.
Yeah, we do. Got it. There we go.
Got it. Yeah.
Oof, tricksy devil.
Clever.
Yeah.
Clever little one.
But yeah, I was just mentioning about that whole idea of going back to your old school and giving talks and things like that. Because it would be interesting, I think. Given the line of work that I do, that would be, I think, something of interest.
I think it would be very beneficial, won't it, for them? If any of them wants to get interested in education or anything like that.
Yeah, in education.
You should go back and, or have a word with the headmaster and see if you can do it.
Yeah.
No doubt I'll be more than happy to.
Yeah. The thing is, my area of work, not just for people who'd be interested in education, but also people who might be interested in things to do with international politics, foreign policy, stuff like that. Because that's very much my kind of area, and I know.
Well, the thing is, you don't learn that as a separate subject in high school, so you aren't going to know who's interested. But you can go in and give a sort of talk on what it's like to work in the sort of teacher field.
Yeah.
The
well,
education.
I was more kind of thinking obviously some high school students being 16 years old will be looking ahead potentially to obviously A-level and stuff like that. And A-level is one of those areas where you start to get more into political subjects and stuff.
Yeah.
So it might be of interest.
It can be a bit.
Oh shit.
Oh dear. Oh, there we go.
See.
It can be a bit oomph when that Sir You're Being Hunted episode where you started talking about Japanese naval orthodoxy.
Oh, yeah.
That's a bit heavy.
Oh, it is, isn't it? Shit, I remember that now. I'd forgotten it existed. That episode.
There's some things where you do that, and there'll be people who will just switch off because they're just not. Yeah.
Indeed.
Probably a bit of a warning not to do episodes like that in Sir You're Being Hunted because not everyone out there is going to be interested in politics and international relations. I know you're very enamoured and interested in it.
I have to be a tad careful. And down we go. Oh shit. Okay, that was a bit tricksy. Oh god. At least we got a checkpoint. There's people smacking me in the face.
Fuck off, bitches.
Yes, indeed.
We'll have to do, I would recommend another Q&A at some point.
Oh, yeah.
Because I remember there was one comment for one of our Q&As. I can't remember who was the comment, but they just said, I love your discussions together.
Yeah.
So,
well, we definitely have to do another one at some point. I'll have to send another call out for questions.
Yeah.
And
get some new types, These platforms are weird.
I know.
Ones are just going in and out of thin air.
Oh, God. Wait, what am I doing here?
But yes, I would definitely recommend you have a word with your secondary school or sixth form or something and see if they'll be up for a talk.
Oh, shit. Okay, that didn't go too well. Yeah, it's one of those things. I'd definitely be interested in doing that. Even if it's just like you say, talk about kind of university level education and things like that.
Yeah, they might want to know that because that was obviously university life. You're soon going to university life. Give people an idea of what life is like at university. Yeah,
studying and all that.
And yes, guys, it's not all about beer pong.
It's not. Beer pong.
Obviously, you have that moment where you go to the students' union and you do have parties and everything. Because so it's all about it's as well as university. Apart from doing the work, which you definitely need to do, and make sure you're up to date on it. Have some fun. Absolutely, have some beer pong parties. Have some parties. In the halls, or wherever you are. If you're in halls or if you're in a residence. Like for my first year, I was in a residence. Because it wasn't my first choice university, I missed out on getting halls of residence, so I had to actually get a house.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
Because Lancaster was my first, but I couldn't get it, so I went to York, of course.
Yeah.
So, but in the second year I got halls, and the third year I got halls. But obviously in the second year, that was when I went to Germany.
Yeah.
Because I could choose between going to Germany for 4 months or going to Germany for a whole year. And I thought, oof, a year's a bit too much.
Yeah.
So I thought 4 months will do me right. So I went from April to July of 2012, and my God, is Germany hot in those months. It was a scorcher, because you come out, the apartment that I was in was air conditioned, and then you come downstairs out of the apartment and into the outside, and it's like, woof, that massive humid air hits you in the face. It's like, wow.
Man. It reminds me of...
So when we go into our German trip,
yeah,
definitely do it in the summer, not in the winter, because there'll just be snow everywhere.
Oh,
yeah. Absolutely freezing.
Definitely sometime when the weather's warm at the very least.
Everything's in order here.
Absolutely. Because everyone seems to be booking their holidays like crazy at the moment.
Oh man, once we get some good certainty, that'll be the time to...
yeah, and I need to renew my passport.
Yeah,
my passport ran out in 2019.
Yeah. Make sure you check that, indeed.
And when you get a passport photo, remember guys, you're not allowed to smile.
Yeah.
It's a weird policy, that. I guess they think because I think it's because it changes the shape of your face.
Yeah.
And
because it won't be for facial recognition software or something.
Yeah.
Keep your
so just keep a straight face.
Yeah. And don't do any of the stupid things that they actually need to specify when you take your picture that you're supposed to not do. Like, for example, turning around so it's the back of your head.
Yeah, don't do it. Silly.
Indeed. Have you seen that?
You can go to the post office, can't you? Because there's special passport booths.
Special booths, indeed. Have you ever seen? I think it's Michael McIntyre who did a thing about that in one of his live shows.
Yeah. Funnily enough, I was talking to my parents about that. It's the exact same skit. Yeah. Where there's he's like looks at it's like. They don't look at your photo and go, I will not believe this is you. You look ugly in this photo, but you look beautiful in the flesh.
Indeed.
No, it's ugly, off you go.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
That's just what it made me think of, that was.
Oh, God, I thought we were going to hit some spikes then.
I know. Instead we got
Or as they say in French, le spiquet.
Spiquet. The spiquets. Do not question our French, ladies and gentlemen. Definitely.
We are full-on French.
Indeed. Full-on French.
I actually had a mate at university who was in the same as me, because he did IT.
Yeah.
Because my course was IT and a modern foreign language, and I obviously went with German. He went with Japanese.
Oh, okay.
And the funny thing was, he obviously went to Japan, but he went for like a year, and he got himself a Japanese girlfriend.
Oh, right.
While he was over there, yeah. So that was interesting. And then he came back, and it was difficult because it was long distance, but eventually he decided to move out to Japan.
Yeah, I mean, I've heard of people who have done that, because I think there's a lot of graduates from here in the UK who go on things like Japan exchange and teaching programs, stuff like that, where it's basically the Japanese government will basically invites you to go and become a language teacher in Japan, an English language teacher, and they'll do it for a year or whatever. Yeah. Similar ones, actually, I think, in other East Asian countries. I think, for example, there's
China.
Yeah, teaching and learning in Korea. That's another one for South Korea, and it's interesting opportunities. If you're interested in travelling and teaching English.
I love travelling.
That's the thing.
I think it's to see the world. See the world is what it's all about, and I just don't understand the policy behind people who just don't like travelling. What's the point with staying with that in that little corner of your little corner of the world when you can go and see other places?
Indeed. Oh shit. Okay, that timed a bit weird. But never mind. It was very quick. It was a bit of a strange one, but at least there's a checkpoint right here. I'll give it to this map maker. They've got plenty of checkpoints, which is the good thing. I think I get what's going on here. Oh, no, I don't get what's going on here. I think the timing's very weird.
I get what's going on here. No, I don't get what's going on here.
Yes. Okay, I think I have worked it, I think. So, I need to go like this. Oh, God. Okay, and then to this one, and then to this one. Oh, God. This is a tricksy one. Okay, careful. Okay, this one doesn't disappear, so we're good.
That one doesn't disappear. No.
Shit.
Oh God, you really have to time this one.
Yeah. Oh, this one actually has stopped now that I'm standing on it. That's interesting.
Okay.
They
all stop.
They stop when you stand on them. Okay, that's
now
clever.
clever programming.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's always fascinating playing these maps to see what sort of things people come up with in terms of the platforming challenges. I remember that one actually. I think the title of the Claw episode is Awesome Concepts, where it was basically a series of 3 custom maps that I looked at in the video, but each one had like a really interesting concept that, you know, using Claw's base mechanics to do things that the main game hadn't actually done. So like diagonal sliding ropes, platforms that move depending on the direction you're facing, things like that. Just to show what can be done with Captain Claw's engine.
In these sort of games, yeah. Absolutely. Lots of things can be done and lots of things can be achieved, and I like to see the inventiveness as well of the various different styles of what happens with platforming.
Oh god, what's going on? Yeah. Okay, there's a death trap there and a guy right there. Maybe let's not go down there.
No.
Oh, back here. Okay, hold on. I know what the deal is, I think, if I remember correctly. Okay, just need to time it. To perfection! Shit, that was a weird voice that I just came out with as I panicked.
Into the spikes once again.
Okay, this could be the area that ends up really undoing me, I feel.
Like a zipper.
Oh, come on, I timed that completely. I timed it completely wrong, Phil.
Your timing was very off.
Yes.
Please improve your timing.
What are you, freaking examiner? Oh,
yes.
What the...
Am I an examiner? Who knows?
Yes, maybe you are. Maybe you're examining my timing.
Yes, that's right.
Okay.
Timing lots of things.
Oh, damn it. The fucking went... Oh, God. I did this first time, and then suddenly now I'm struggling with it.
How many lives have you got left?
2. It says, whoa, fuck. Oh, my God, I didn't jump. How did I not do that? Why am I so bad at jumping puzzles?
Just be a little bit more cautious.
Yeah. The problem is, when you start jumping, the ones that aren't quite going in, like that one you see there, as soon as you land on them, it starts to go in. So it triggers when you stand on it. So, and if you look at the way it's timing, I don't know if you can see the one over on the far bottom right corner. That one comes out first, and then the one nearest you comes out.
Right.
So it's like you've got to get the timing absolutely spot on with this.
Got to get it spot on, so it just needs a bit of concentration.
Okay. Unless I do this, miss that first one.
Oh.
Like this.
Oh.
Go, and then on here, and then on here.
Oh.
Okay, there you go. That's how you do it. And then we just do this with the platforms that stop when you're standing on them. Alright, that's it, old boy.
The ones where it's I like this, where
Okay. We're doing it this time, Phil. We're doing it. We're doing it, young Sonny Jim. Oh, wait, what I want to do is go like this. Yep, there we are. Please give me a 2 checkpoint. Oh, it's a checkpoint right there. Hold on.
Get that so you can get a checkpoint.
Nope.
Lovely.
Seagulls.
Now we can calm down a bit, because we know if we die now, we're safe.
Yeah, also I just got an extra life from gathering more treasure, so that's good.
Need that.
Yes, okay. There we go. Too good, he says, until he dies again. Right, we can go downstairs like this.
Everything's in order here.
Oop,
Everything's in order here.
Got him. Yeah, got it, so I'm going to charge out at you. What a little gits they are.
Maybe they're going to go, mein Leben.
Mein Leben. What's this, Wolfenstein 3D?
Wolfenstein.
Claw 3D.
Everything's in order here.
Deary me. Oh, careful. Going up again. Yeah, I feel like we've had a couple of places in this level that are like this, where you go downstairs, then upstairs like this.
Yeah.
I guess this map maker really loves this kind of
sort of
terrain
design.
layout. Oh, God, there's a guy in the fucking tunnel.
Oh, there's a guy. Oh, that's cheeky.
Got him. Oh, I think this is the end of the level here.
Aha!
So, there we go.
Wow.
Nice. Let's see our treasure scores, Phil.
I think you got quite a bit of treasure there, didn't you?
2 out of 93 skulls. Bloody hell.
93?
Yeah. 6 out of 16 crowns. God, there's about 193 of the golden geckos. How many have I got there? Well, I've got over 50 at least. Over 60. Over 70. I must have got a fair few of them. Maybe best actually I just pressed enter instead of waiting for them all to
Yeah,
flicker
let's
in. 187 out of 193 of the golden geckos. That's not bad. 176 scepters out of 187. 196 out of 207 crucifix or little golden crosses. 187 out of 194 goblets.
Ooh,
not bad.
Didn't do too bad with the goblets. Yeah.
Didn't do too bad with the rings either. 187
take
out of
goblet
194.
of fire.
Oh, dearie me. There's
Yes.
a literary reference right there from young Philip. Indeed. 355 out of 366 gold ingots and 1,433 coins out of 1,580. Not bad. Oh well, I mean, some of them we could have done better, but it doesn't matter. You know, whenever you play
Did
these
well.
kind of things
Did
for
well.
the first time,
Yeah.
usually you're not going to get the full amount of treasure. Actually, if you're an absolute completionist and you really want to,
Yeah,
you know,
but
have a
again,
go
we're
at
not,
that.
we're not about the 100% completion
Nah,
rates
we ain't.
because we'll be here for the next year.
Indeed, we will. Okay, thanks for joining me there, Phil.
That was a bit of fun. I like that. We had a
Indeed
good
it
talk
was.
and a good little look at this level. Very nice, very
natter.
cool little level.
Yeah, indeed. So, like I say, it was just nice to actually come and play a map based on level 5 because I kind of wanted to see one of those because I don't think I've done really many custom levels based on level 5. So, yeah.
I mean,
let's just-
well, that's a good job. I picked it then, wasn't it? I
Yeah.
didn't pick it at random. I knew exactly that was level I was going to play with level 5.
Yeah, you exactly knew it, Phil. Totally, definitely, 100% knew it. Okay, Facebook, Twitter links down below, along with the link to my propagandist channel for anyone interested. Other than that, if you enjoyed, don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and all that jazz. And next episode will be 66, where we'll be executing Order 66, won't we, Phil?
Oh, yes, that's it. Executing order number 66.
Yes.
Claw!
Execute episode 66. Goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye, the devil shall take you away.
You know, I think this blue one look great. Might be wicked.
Very forward.
When Teehee or Irving is such a flirt, you just want to see who's had armoured skirts.
Yes.
That's exactly
exactly.
skirt on.
Exactly.
Well, I can't exactly deny that. Oh my god. Before he was not much of anything, now he's just like...
Just like Goldie completely.
How about I try to answer any decent suit anyway?
Oh, no.
I'll be right back.
After 3 months, you come back wearing a blue bikini.
Here we go.
Yeah. Oh, it's even got an iron cross on it. Can you believe
Nice
it?
as well.
Yeah.
So what do you think? 6. Yeah.
Hot damn.
That's
yes.
it. Oh, Dad, did I see you in that movie made you in uniform? What?
Uniform.
Yeah. Teehee, that's armor plantain
Oh,
sandwich.
for God's sake.
It is that good.
Brilliant. Brilliant,
It's
Phil.
like honey pop all over
I
again.
know.